Hey guys, so this video is going to be really weird because I've shot multiple days, very short segments, and I don't even know what order everything went in. But most likely in this video you're going to see me pull this car out, push the S15 out, wash it, push the S15 back, lift the S15 because I'm about to do the fuel setup on that. The R32 GTR, hopefully, I don't even know if we filmed any of it. Hopefully you'll see us do some of the work on pulling the head on that. The head is still in. However, we got to pull off the intake manifold and then a bolt or two, and the head's going to come off. Jasmine, she's normal. It's got to get some fuel. We'll go from there. So, who knows what you're going to see, because I don't. Hey, what's up guys? I know I'm bad at updating you guys on what we're doing. I'm just really not good at this whole bringing a camera out when you're trying to work on cars. But I'm gonna give you guys a quick update on the cars. And my buddy and I, we have to go and pick up my fuel for Jasmine, which just got delivered to a local place here. Apparently it's really hard to get C85 or any VP racing fuel for that matter here in a small town. But so here in the shop, I'll give you guys a quick update on what we've been doing, even though I haven't been filming it, and I'm gonna promise I'm gonna try to get better at filming, so we'll see. So let's start with the S15 because you guys haven't seen a lot of the S15, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but we have a new intake. Don't worry, it's not fully in there yet. However, stock intake is off. I have a whole new fuel setup ready to go. I got some lines up here. I have a couple fuel rails depending on what I want to throw on there. I got a whole bunch of fittings. So soon that whole fuel setup should be ready. Trying to get to work on that. However, it's been kind of difficult seeing how this thing's been taking pretty much all of our time recently. If you guys don't know, this is my buddy's R32 GTR. Sounds like, after doing a couple tests, looks like the exhaust valves are bent. So, we've been pulling this apart. The valve covers have already come off, and we're getting ready to pull the head. However, as you guys know, I hate RBs, and they're just a pain in the butt. So, my buddy's on the way over. We're gonna go grab my fuel, and then we're gonna get back to work on that thing. Jasmine is good to go. However, because of how cold it is, and with the new fuel pump, I just rewired, or not rewired, but I just redid the fuel lines in the back to make it work a little bit better. So we're getting ready to go get the fuel for that. And then we're gonna start fine tuning it remotely. So I'm gonna start doing some logs and tune that. And then Brianna's car is good to go. It's healthy, it's behaving good, and as always, it's clean. So this is what we got going on in the shop. So it's a little cold here in Georgia, so I'm about to go get some propane for our heater for here at the shop, because we just ran out yesterday while working on R32. But that is the update on the cars, quick, without any details. But I'm about to grab propane, grab some fuel, and we'll be back in here to pull the head on the R32, as well as hopefully start fine-tuning Jasmine. So, let's go. Alright guys, so, this is my buddy Cristiano.
What's up guys?
The owner of the R32 GTR that's in the shop. So, as you guys just heard me say, we just went over all the way to South Carolina to go pick up my fuel, which, let me give you the backstory. Called this place because finding VP racing fuels is quite difficult around here. Called this place that I heard has it and said, hey, I need some VP racing C85. It's like, no problem, we don't have it in stock, but we can order it. Perfect. So I go there, talking to him face to face, and say, VP racing C85. No problem, we get it ordered, awesome. Now he said he can get it in a couple days. It's been like 2.5 weeks. So whatever. He calls me, he's got it in, we go pick it up, and this dude pulls out his forklift and brings us Renegade E85 unleaded. So completely different brand, completely different fuel. Yes, they're similar, however, not the fuel I need. So
to give you an idea of this guy, my first impression, never seen this guy in my life. We walk in and this guy is a little on the bigger size. Okay, no problem. He's wearing some nicely tight-fitting overalls with some Crocs, okay? And he is talking our ears off about an auto auction show that we did watch some, but damn, he would not stop talking.
He loved talking about cars.
Forklift, and immediately I look at the cans and I'm like, I'm pretty sure he said he was picking up C85, not E85, but I'll let him handle that. Yeah.
So long story short, we got our money back. He is calling VP Racing to see if we can get some, but I mean, now I'm reaching out to someone else who can get it, and so hopefully in the next couple days I'll have some actual VP Racing C85. But as of right now, I'm empty-handed. Still can't drive Jasmine because I don't have enough fuel to go anywhere. So
such a disappointment.
And now we're driving all the way back home. I mean, it's a good, what, like 30-minute drive. So we just drove all the way there. Now we're driving home. So, and now we get to go and hopefully work on the R32. What are you gonna do? Alright guys, the S15 is back, it's washed. As you can see, I already took the hood off because we are getting back to work on the S15. Finally! So I do have the fuel system. I think I may have put a clip in this video. I don't know anymore. However, I'm about to show you the new intake. The new intake. If you guys recognize it, this intake is the same intake that I had on my Mark IV Supra before I sold it. So I decided to go with it again. Now, the issue that we're running into, which is the same issue that we had on the Supra, is if you notice this isn't quite sitting flat. That is because, if I take this off, I can show you. Because of the power steering pump. So because I am keeping power steering in this car, if you can tell down here, if I can show you guys on the camera, two lines go into this. Both of these actually hit the throttle body because it's a 90mm throttle body. So what I did on the Supra was I basically had this taken and modified to a 90 degree, which shot down that direction, so that this line basically ran super low and then did a kind of like a 90, kind of like that underneath the intake. This, honestly, I don't think I had an issue with that last time, so I might just get a 90 degree fitting so that this can actually run as long as it bends somewhere like down here, something like that, so it should give enough clearance out of the way of the throttle body. So I gotta do those two things. Also, another thing that I'm working on right now is because I took the coolant lines off because I'm no longer going to be running the coolant to turbos to cool them. So I have a oil cooler on the front, which are these two lines coming in, the oil filter and a sandwich plate. However, that is the hole that the coolant goes inside the block. So I have to cap that off. I just got to find the right size and a cap, get that done. But besides that, once we get all that done, the S15 can start getting worked on with the whole fuel setup. Other things that we have to do, this has to be modified a little bit, which they'll do during fabrication. I got the oil cooler here all lined up. We have to make and fabricate a intercooler to fit how I want it to. Intercooler piping, exhaust manifold, get a turbo for it, and start doing all that stuff. However, before I start bringing it to fabrication, I want to make sure that the fuel setup is good to go. So I'm going to modify the stock fuel pump hanger, modify it myself to make it to where either it can run either 2 fuel pumps or a single large one. I haven't gotten there yet. I just ordered the fittings for that, so you'll see that soon. Have all the lines will come in. I have a couple different fuel rails I could use, so we'll see which one we want to use. Besides that, it's ready to go to fabrication. Wiring harness, tuning. I mean, there's really not much to do. They're just very, very tedious steps, because for every step you have to do little things, because obviously this engine was not made for this car. So that's what we have left on the S15. Quick update on Jasmine. If I haven't already said in this video, Jasmine is good to go. I just need to find C85. Being up here in a small town up in Georgia, there's not many C85 around. So once I get my hands on some C85, we're going to retune with the new fuel pump, and we'll see what she does on the dyno. As for the R32, as you can see, the R32 is not in great shape right now. We are getting ready to pull the head off. Don't worry, I'm not using those straps to actually pull the head. That's just for safety right now. I have to do a couple more things on the intake manifold to get that off, and then that whole head can get off and get machined, and then we can start wondering what we're going to do with that. Probably single turbo, Haltech ECU, and who knows? We'll see. We'll go from there. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I promise I'm going to try to get, I think I say this every single video, but I'm going to try to do more videos as long as you guys keep watching them. If there's anything specific you want to see, please let me know. I always question what exactly you guys want to see. I know when I'm working on cars, I don't really bring out the camera because I'm just so focused on getting the job done. However, if you guys really want to see us doing more work, I can do that. I can get some footage of us getting our hands dirty, and it just all depends on what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see Jasmine racing, as soon as I get some C85 fuel and retune for this cold weather up here, I'm trying to get to the track ASAP. So hopefully we'll see her start going real quick, real soon. And the S15, obviously, long-term build. However, now that we're in the place, now that we're settled in Georgia, I have more time for that thing. So already parts are coming in, so you're going to see a lot more of that thing getting done soon. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please hit that notification button. Otherwise, when I rarely put out my videos, you guys aren't going to see that they're out. And obviously, you're not going to stay caught up with what we're doing here. If you haven't, please follow us on Instagram, modest_racing. Has all the cars, and that's kind of where the easy update is for all the cars. Besides that, please tell your friends about us and let us know what you want to see. Thanks.
Look at the beautiful stars. I want to drive a faster car.